it's your boy Steve from the Watch Corner. And today we're going to be doing the Star Wars review on my watch from my homie Chris Funko Pop over on IG. If you're not following him, give him a follow. So we'll go ahead and get this camera flipped around. All right, here we go for the review. But before we start, wristwatch check. ISL 58 Islander fully luminous dial monster. I'm just enjoying the time with this now. And a review will be coming in the next few weeks. So look who is the usual suspect here. We have Goguru with the Star Wars Stormtrooper watch. And like I said, this is from my homie Chris Funko Pop. So we'll start off with some live measurements. I just figured this would be a fun one to do. You know, this is from my buddy at the end of the day. So from around the 4 to the 10, it's kind of hard with that crown guard. But we have a 46.7. And a case dial to case back. We have a 12.9, just call it 13. And from, it's very weird, I'll explain in a minute. From the lug tip to lug tip, we have a 51.8. And then the lug width on this, I believe, is 20. So that's the measurements. We'll start off with the strap. I love the polyurethane strap that is on this. And it's a nice little touch with the little white things here to mimic the Stormtrooper. But it's very comfortable on the wrist. And, wow, the keeper came off in the middle of the review. So, yeah, it's very comfortable, and you can wash it. That's what I like about these straps. You can wash it. Now, let's look at the back. The Star Wars and the Accurate Time Company. It's a stainless steel back. But I wanted to start off, since we're on the bracelets. Look at these it's like screw pins that hold the polyurethane bracelet on. And I'm assuming probably that you unscrew one on one side and the other one comes out. So I believe if this ever cracked or ripped, I would be fine. Like I said, you just have to unscrew them with a Phillips head. Probably just one side, I'd assume, and then you pull it out, I'm sure. And then I'd be able to replace it easy. And I'm sure I could find a pretty cool black and white, you know, strap for it. So that shouldn't be too bad. And like I said, it's just a fun watch. I don't have a Star Wars watch. And, you know, freeze you rebel scum. That's pretty cool. So I like it. I mean, it's not too much to talk about. It has a fixed bezel. It would have been kind of cool with the knurling on the bezel. It would be kind of cool if the bezel rotated. Because, I mean, you can use these diver bezels to time things. Like if you have something in the oven, you know, or you're timing anything, you can use them. So it would have been pretty cool if that would turn, but it don't. It feels like it's fully stainless steel. It says on the back that only the case back is, but it has like this high polish finish on it. And I'm thinking maybe that adds weight to it, but it feels pretty heavy. I got to get a scale for the channel, guys. I know. So we can get this weighed in grams. But it feels with this coating on it that it's very heavy. I mean, I would assume it's probably like some kind of alloy or something. I don't know, aluminium. But with this coating on, it seems like it makes it pretty heavy. But it does say that the back is stainless steel. So, you know, that's just my guesses on it. I found a couple on eBay that were similar. But, you know, on eBay, they don't always give an exact spec and description of everything. But I really do dig this watch, you know. It's really cool. And it was from my friend Chris, which means a lot to me. And it's a fun watch. Now, there's not really much to talk about on it. It's by AccuTime company, and it says if you have any issues to contact them to send it back. So, you know, that's about it on it. Now, I will go over real quick because this isn't going to be a lengthy review. The good, the bad, the ugly. There's no ugly on it. The good on it for me, it's a fun character watch with the Stormtrooper. I love the polyurethane strap. It's a fun watch, you know. I mean, it's quartz, and you know, it actually does a pretty good job, believe it or not, for probably a $30 watch of hitting on the indices. Pretty good for a watch at this price point. The only thing that I have really, I would say on, so I like all those things. The only thing I have to say on the bad would be they went through this trouble to put crown guards on here. Now it's just a pull push crown. I don't know if you can see it up close. It's kind of hard, but there's a big gap in between the stem. You can kind of see it there and the case. So I wish, because they went through all the trouble of doing the crown guards, that the crown, you know, would push flusher against the case. That would be my only gripe with it. I mean, listen, for probably a $30 watch, it is what it is. And I'm not going to complain. Like I said, it was a gift, and I like it. And that's all I have for this. There's not really much to talk about on it, but, you know, hey, I get a little review out of it. And yes, I would recommend it if you want a cool character watch. This came from, I believe, the Disney store. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And the only other gripe I would say is it doesn't have a date on it, but I was thinking that maybe up in the Stormtrooper's helmet up there, it would have been cool to put a date window there, just kind of subtle. I do like to have a date on my watch. I don't really care if it has the date, but I think that would have just been a cool touch of right up there in his helmet, they would have put the date there. But I mean, you know, it's a non-date watch. I have a few non-date watches, but I do like to have dates on my watch though, but that would be the only thing. So that's all I have. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up, the most charitable thing you can do for my channel. Subscribe if you're not, and leave me a comment. I appreciate everyone so much. I'm at 170 subscribers now, and I appreciate everybody's support. I really do. And I just want to thank you all so much. And please remember, time is short. Let someone you care about know how much you love them today. Have a good night. Steve, you dumbass. Learn to use your calibers. The Star Wars watch was 24mm lug width. Grim Creeper, you know something? My bad, brother. You're so right. 24mm lug width.